Tonal exercises tutorial. Here's a list of resources you may need.
I'm going to show you how to create a self-portrait using pencil. To start with, you're going to need a pencil. The numbers on your pencil indicate how soft or how hard the graphite is inside. A pencil with a H has a hard graphite which creates a light mark. A pencil with a B has a soft graphite which creates a dark mark. The higher the number, the darker the mark. If you don't have a range of pencils to use, don't worry, I can show you how to make the most of what you do have. You will need an eraser to hand, and also make sure that your pencil has a nice sharp point. If you do have a range of pencils, it's a good time now to experiment with creating different marks and working out what's best for you. We're going to practice using tone. To do this, we're going to draw out the grid, 18 centimetres by 3. And then divide that equally into 6 sections. You then need to select a pencil and make sure it's nice and sharp. I'm going to use a 3B pencil for this exercise. In the first box, I'm going to fill that section, pressing as hard as I can with my pencil. This is going to be my darkest tone. Don't have to fill the entire box, and it doesn't necessarily have to be very neat, but it is good practice making marks exactly where you intend them to be. Then as we move along the grid, filling each section, we're going to gradually release the pressure of our pencil, so as the tone is changing very slightly. We're now creating our mid-tones. Gradually getting lighter until we reach the end, which is going to be our lightest shade or our lightest tone. You could have a go at doing this freehand without the grid, so start by pressing hard and then gradually move along the grid at the bottom, releasing the pressure of the pencil until you get a nice light tone. Always a good exercise to do. Or you can have a go at doing it the opposite way round, where you start with a light tone or your lightest tone and then gradually move along, increasing the pressure this time until you have a very dark tone. You could also have a go, rather than shading in that way, you could have a go at creating hatching, which is using lines to build tone, gradually using less pencil or less line and less pressure to create a lighter tone. This is called hatching. Or you could have a go at doing cross hatching, which is where you build up lines in different directions to create dark tone. And then to create a lighter tone using the cross-hatching technique, you would use less lines and you would also reduce the pressure. You could also make your lines further apart. This would also reduce the level of darkness. Let's make them